Hello students, welcome to another class on makeup. So in the last classes we have learned about what is makeup, what are the types of makeup, what are the tools, cosmetics required for makeup, different types of brushes while doing a makeup, and what are the purpose of these brushes, right? So I hope you have gone through all the videos and the PPTs very nicely, so that in the future while doing makeup, so you will be quite confident in doing the makeup. So today, by the end of this class, you should be able to understand the parts of the face, the basic facial shapes, and the different parts of an eye. So students, now I'm going to show you one picture that is on the parts of a face. So first of all, just have a look in this image. So in this picture you can see the forehead, the eyebrow bone, blusher point, nose bridge, cheekbone and chin. So forehead, a cheekbone and chin, these are very common. These are quite common and most of you know the areas, right? But what about the eyebrow bone, blusher point, nose bridge? So these three areas are quite new for you, right? So why these the picture that is given here with the names, why these are important? You must be thinking now ma'am is teaching about the areas, the parts of the face, but why it is important? It is important because while doing a makeup, we should know about each and area that has to be covered. Okay, so in the previous class, basically in the first class of makeup, I have told you about the corrective makeup, right? If you remember that why we do correction, like what we do the correction. So basically what we do, we either highlight or we contour the features, right? So now these areas you have to focus, like where to highlight and where to contour. Okay, so when we do makeup, so during that time I'll show you which area you have to highlight and which area you have to contour while doing a makeup. Is it okay? So students, I hope you have understood the parts of the face. Now we come to basic facial shapes. Now what is this basic facial shapes? See, just I want to do a recap. I want to ask you that when you were learning about facial, like when you were doing facials, then that time while choosing a product, how do you choose? Yes, definitely you choose the product according to the skin types. So same here in makeup also. What we do when we do a makeup on a person, before that we analyze her skin, yes of course, and we analyze the shape of her face. So why it is important? Facial structure should be analyzed to ascertain the face type, so that attractive features are emphasized and irregular features are made less noticeable. Knowledge of basic face shapes leads to an understanding of the concept of makeup balance. To achieve this, you must understand the basic facial shapes. Yes, of course, before doing a makeup, you should analyze the face type so that you can emphasize the good features and the bad features you can make it less noticeable, as I have already told in corrective makeup, and even what is the meaning of makeup. So in makeup what we do, we emphasize the good features and we hide the bad features. Okay, so that is why it is very important to know the basic facial shapes. And if you know the shapes, so what happened? you will get an understanding of the concept of makeup, like how to balance, like when you're applying the products, you will get an idea that according to the facial shapes how much it is required, right? So now we come to the basic facial shapes. So here are the list of the basic facial shapes. So number 1 is the heart shape, number 2 is the square shape, number 3 is the diamond shape, number 4 is the round shape, number 5 is the long, number 6 is the oval shape. So now these 6 basic facial shapes are very important. By seeing the names, you must be thinking like first is heart, square, diamond, like all geometrical figures, right? So, but in reality, this is the fact that our facial shapes looks like this only. Some people might have a heart shape, some people might have a square shape, some might have diamond, some might have round, long and oval shape. But oval shape is the best shape among all these face shapes. Is it okay? So I hope you got an idea about the basic facial shapes. But you must be thinking how our face could be a heart, oval, diamond shape, right? So for that, just have a look in this picture. See, in this picture you can see the different facial shapes. Just before this slide, I just gave you the names, right? So now here is a picture of different facial shapes. See, the first one is the heart shape, the second one is the square, third is the diamond, round, long and oval. So now you must have got an idea about the basic facial shapes, right? So students, I hope you have understood the basic facial shapes. Now we come to the parts of an eye. So in the previous slides, I have shown you the parts of a face, and I told you why it is important to understand the parts of a face. So now here we have the parts of an eye. So when we say like eyes are the mirror of a soul, we all know that. So here also, when we do a makeup, we mainly focus on eye, right? So that is why when we focus on eye, so you have to know each and every part of an eye. So here you can see in the picture given, here you can see the pink area is called the brow bone or the highlighter area. Highlighter area means this area we highlight with a highlighter color. The highlighter colors can be silver, can be gold, peach. These kind of colors are used for highlighter. Next is a crease. The yellow color can you see is a crease line, we say. Okay. So next is the lid. So eyelids everyone know. So what we do in the eyelid, we apply kajal, eyeliner, everything, right? In the crease line we apply the shadows. Okay. Next is the upper lash line. So what is this upper lash line? So upper lash line is, here also we apply kajal. That means from the inner side we apply kajal, right? So next is the outer V, the green color area. Can you see this? This is called the outer V area. That means this area basically we apply the darker shade. So when we'll do eye makeup, then I will show you how we do. Okay. So next is the waterline. So waterline area everyone knows where we apply the kajal. Okay. So that area is called the waterline area. Next is the lower lash line. So lower lash line, sometimes people who apply kajal in the lower lines very thick, so that area is called the lower lash line. So I think most of you apply also. I can see that you apply kajal in the lower lash line, right? So next is the tear duct. The green area, can you see this, is called the tear duct. Okay, so this tear duct, from this area the water comes out. Okay, so sometimes what we do, if you want to make an eye longer, mainly the small eyes, if you want to make it bigger, so what we do, we extend the liner till the tear duct, that means in the corner. Okay, so now I think you have got an idea about the parts of an eye. So next time, make sure that whenever you apply the colors, whenever you do an eye makeup, you focus on. So now with this we come to the end of this makeup session class. Okay, so I hope you have understood the different basic facial shapes, the parts of the face and the parts of the eye. So if you have any doubts, please go through the PPTs and the videos that will be uploaded. Thank you.